monkey. You can't say stuff like that.
I always do. Stop it. We're trying to be serious. Okay, do it Hey everybody, I'm Lisa Fisher. Welcome to Chick Chat. This is
Rebecca Folks.
And I'm Katie Hansen.
And we're here for another episode of Chick Chat. We're at a beautiful home in the Heights, 2819 North Pierce in the Heights. It's in the Forest Park Elementary School District. You want this home. It's $1,060,000 and not $60. What do you decide?
Yeah.
$1 million.
I was like, counted this year at the 10th place. And
Yes, right. It's $1,600,000, right?
$1,060,000.
That one.
We didn't go to Forest Park Elementary, and so we're struggling with
Journalism represent.
English journalism.
Right.
So
Right.
we can write it out for you.
Dishing our secrets.
Real pretty. Okay, so this house is for sale in the Heights. We'd love. Oh goodness gracious.
Lisa, your left side.
Focus. We'd love for you to come by. In fact, we'd love for you to come by now because we need a bottle opener. But
No pressure live.
Right. If you share this video, you have a chance, and you two over there on my Facebook, you have a chance to win a $100 gift card to Bell and Blush, and that can be anywhere on our beautiful planet because you can order online. So bellandblush.com. So thank you for that.
Nice.
But Brandy Harp, if you're looking for someone to list your home, if you're looking for someone to build your home, Richard Harp.
Yeah. Oh, it's fantastic. I was talking on my live earlier that typically when I walk through a home, I can find something. Like
she's real judgy.
I am so
One
judgy.
of those.
I'm so judgy, and I can find something somewhere, but it's
Not this one. No,
It's pristine.
Yeah.
It really
detail.
is pristine.
And Robbie Cash is the person who staged it for the open houses and to show the real estate. So it's really beautiful. So check it out. John Underhill Real Estate, Jon. John Underhill Real Estate. If you want to see any of Brandy's listings or any of the beautiful homes that they have listed. Okay, we're going to start with the topic of the day. I found this on Facebook, and it's about something called Fortnight. So you all are going to first have to define it, tell us empty nesters what it is, and then we're going to tell you about the conundrum facing those of you whose kids play Fortnite.
Well, I mean, no joke. But before you do that, make sure you like and subscribe to us because the more you subscribe, it will notify you that we've posted a video, so you
don't want to
miss
miss a minute, folks.
Laugh at us.
We're delightful.
You know, I think the gold mines of our segment are not just like all the cool places that we get to go each and every time, but sidebar, because I totally went off on a sidebar here, are the very end when we do our finds.
Yeah.
Yeah, we find some like pretty cool crap. Anyway, carry on.
Yes, so Fortnite. Tell me about it. Who's playing it and what it is.
Okay, you probably
It's a video a video game that they play on the
You're doing a great
Xbox.
job.
I'm like,
You're doing a
okay,
great
yeah,
job.
they're in there and they're quiet, and so it's good.
Yeah.
But they can play it with their friends, so it's interactive.
So they have headsets on.
They can.
I don't allow mine to have the headset.
Yeah, mine don't.
So they're not talking to other kids in other places?
I think you can. Eli has to be in there. Eli kind of likes to play it too with them. He thinks it's fun. Yeah, and I have other friends, their dads, but Eli will go in there with them. They kind of all do it together. I like mine really, up until this point, they've only been allowed to play sports games on the Xbox or whatever because I don't want any
violence.
Well, that's what I'm wondering. Is Fortnite shoot 'em up?
Well, okay, so mine were like Minecraft for the longest time.
Okay.
You know, and I felt like with that nice soothing music that like, oh, this is like, you know, building and engineering. Like, this is
basically
good.
Legos.
It's good for the brain. Yeah, basically Legos.
Right.
And so then when they switched over to Fortnite, I don't know who that friend was at school that introduced that to the pack, but obviously he had an older brother.
Yes.
But my one question was, I was like, is there violence in this? Do you shoot? Do you kill people? Like, what is this? Because they're walking around and they're like, chunk, and it's like a different gun. Like, chunk.
Wow.
Yeah, or an axe.
Yeah, yes.
Oh,
Or something. They've got a weapon. It's like
Yes.
Hunger Games.
And so Colton, my son, my 11-year-old, was like, no, Mom, like you just stand there and like you can like dance around and like do stuff like that.
They
I'm
do
like,
dance around.
Colton, I know this is not, I'm not,
Storms come.
I know this is not the premise of this game. So what do you do? So what I've gathered is that you walk. Well, my
You
kids,
kill everyone. Is what you do.
kill everyone.
You kill everyone.
But
You
I've
wanna
been
be the last
told.
one.
But I've been told there's no blood. Right?
No,
it's not like
no.
the blood.
It's like
and
a laser.
gore.
Like all of a sudden, dun dun dun, and
And you're
they
done?
just zap, like they
Oh,
disappear.
okay.
It's a very cartoon version of a death.
I mean, I do think they fall over, and then you get to pillage their weapons. So there is
Oh,
a little
wow.
of that.
See, I
a
didn't
little,
know
a little of that. But and then
We're
so
selling
the
on
game
eBay.
itself
I feel like you're a really
is
good parent.
free. but then you can buy these, like, they call them skins.
Okay.
Like, you get V-Bucks, and they can buy, like, outfits or more weapons or, you know. So, dear Fortnite.
So, okay, so here's my question to you, Lisa, since you're an empty nester. When do you say no? Like, when do you say you draw the limit of not in my household? Like, yes, your friends are doing it. Your friends are there. Your friends get to say that, go there, drink that, do that. Like, when do you, like, what?
Well, good luck on any of it, because whatever they do, you say no to, they still have a device in their hands. They're still going to break any rule unless you take devices and lock them up in a room and shackle them. They have a curiosity about them.
Well, thank you for that positive.
Well, there you go.
There we go.
That's your positive pairing moment of the day.
You're doomed. Yeah.
You're doomed. And it's dealing with if those are the choices you make, you can make your choices, but you can't choose your consequences, right?
Right.
If you tell them that, you can make all the choices you want, but you can't choose your consequences because you don't know if this domino falls, what happens to the rest of them.
True.
You don't have control over
Right.
it. So the dominoes get bigger the older they get. So right now you're dealing with little Triscuit-sized wafers, and then they're graham cracker size. Then they're matzo crackers.
Oh, right.
And then they're the
block
size
of ice.
Yes, there you go. So it's just dealing with what think about the things you were told no to, and you probably did. Well, I did. I wrote the book.
I didn't.
I wrote the book.
I didn't.
I did. I wrote the book on it.
I was told no, Lisa. I didn't do it.
I know, but the thing that you hate is, and everyone does it, it's the whole video game thing and the obsession. I do feel like in my family, that was divide down gender lines. The boys, my son is senior at LSU. They'll still say sometimes they're all engineers. So they're all 4 of the guys are engineering majors, all seniors about to graduate. What do they do to chill? They play a video game. Mm-hmm. So, there was a time of
But, how do you keep your kid from being odd man out?
Well,
I don't know anything about this game because my mom didn't let me play it.
Well, you just have to decide, I'm
what
sure
level of a-hole parent you're going to be.
What level of a-hole parents you're going to be. Are you going to be a gold medalist on that? You're going to get the bronze, walk away with the bronze, or no medal at all.
Right.
So you just have to decide. You maybe want to sit down with them. But it's hard to monitor all of their media because you have a life. You sometimes have to go to the bathroom or take a shower. Unless you're pulling up everybody's devices, you do. I know. I highly recommend it.
True.
Unless you're pulling up everybody's devices, then you don't know. Now, what kind of parental controls can you have on a child's device? That I don't know. Because
you can put lots of.
Then you have a short. You can shorten the leash.
And I think they've made them very accessible on the phones. To turn on the parental controls and on your TV. Boxes or whatever.
The new update, have y'all seen that? The OS.
No, I keep refusing the update.
Okay.
Why?
Well, it even.
I haven't had time for my phone to be out of commission long enough.
Oh.
Well, tell it to do it between the hours of 12 and 4 a.m.
Yeah.
I
Do
will.
Okay,
do it.
Well, I will. I'm
but
going
it
to.
has a screen time deal.
Okay.
And so it tells you.
It's telling me how much screen time I have.
Okay. Telling you, and you can shut it down, and you can say only these apps are available during this time.
And is that the one that nudges you?
This is literally Apple put this out. Like when you go to general settings, and then it's in your.
Yes.
And then it shows up. It told me today how much screen time I've spent.
Yes,
I was like,
okay.
You're not the boss of me.
Yeah. Okay, so BuzzFeed was talking about this on Netflix.
Yeah.
I love Netflix. And they were saying that it will also nudge you. Like you can set a limit of time that you want to spend per day. Yeah, and it'll nudge you. Okay, but I didn't know. I thought that was on the new phone. I didn't know.
No, it's just an update.
Well, anytime there's a new phone, that you usually then give the apps are part of the new phone.
Almost
but then,
everything.
Yes, those of us that aren't, don't
True.
have the high speed, the high fancy, the whatever,
True.
you can still take advantage of. Well, this is what I just read about yesterday about Fortnight, that there are 24 men who were just arrested in New Jersey for security breaches on finding out about children, and not so that they can come over and go play with them, but they are bad men, and you have to think about your children's vulnerability and safety. Right. And so that's why I was wondering how much information is given when that child is on a device.
See, and I think that's why, because mine are so young, that I don't allow the communication.
Okay.
I
totally get it. Totally get it.
Right, like to log on and play with strangers. I don't allow that just yet.
Okay.
Just yet.
Because I know, I want to trust them and give them.
It's not them I don't trust. It's the people out there
Right.
that are.
Exactly.
Those are my children.
Are they bowling upstairs?
Kids.
Wow.
Just boo along. It's fine.
Nothing to see here, folks.
Really fine.
Nothing to see.
Yeah.
So, but also,
It's
have
predators
you
that I
heard
think
about
we're talking
swatting? People swatting through. What are we talking about?
Fortnite.
Fortnite.
Sorry.
Really?
Anybody want some coffee?
No, thanks.
Anybody?
I think
it's the
wrestling.
kids knocking around.
Yeah.
Okay, so people are calling SWAT teams to come in and like prank people, but actually there have been several deaths because
Oh, no.
yeah, because people aren't expecting for a SWAT team to show up at their home.
Wait, SWAT teams don't show up for fun.
Well, right, but there's people that are calling in pranks.
Oh,
they're
calling in, acting
they're,
like,
they're
oh my
pranking
gosh.
people that they're playing
Kids
against
don't do that,
on
please.
Fortnite. No, it's horrible.
Let's please protect our
they
law
were talking
enforcement.
they were talking about how, in small communities, it's hundreds of thousands of dollars when you deploy a SWAT team to
Right,
a home.
right.
So then your community's out,
Right.
the funds.
Well, that's a
Then-
crime. Yeah, let's
Right,
arrest those
right,
people.
Right, and exactly, it's a crime. But not only that, but they're not expecting it. So when a SWAT team busts through your door, right?
That's a lot of
more
fun. Lots of yucks there.
You're more like, what's going on, and so there's
Yeah.
been people that a few, have been killed because of it. And there was an interview the other day about a guy that he called himself like a professional swatter, and he just got released, but because one of the pranks that he did led to a guy getting murdered. And so I don't know.
Oh my word.
I know. So I think all of this,
So we're done
Bruh.
for tonight.
I
Yeah,
think
we're done
with,
for
I think
okay,
with gaming,
moving on.
integrating into social media and into to internet, it just, I don't know.
What happened to Little House on the Prairie?
It's
Why just can't
scary.
we watch
Green
that all
Gables.
day? And the Green Gables. And I Love Lucy. Why just can't we watch that and laugh? It's a 20-minute
Back
episode
in the
with 10
day
minutes
when
of
we thought
commercials.
just watching an episode of Jerry Springer was the worst thing we could
That
watch
was
on
outrageous.
TV.
My partner started beating fast
Yeah.
thinking about how much trouble
That
I
was-
would get in. Oh,
Right?
That was outrageous.
Same.
And now there's
that's
so many
just
choices.
another
yeah.
Tuesday.
Same.
You know,
Adorable one.
I know, and what I honestly mean in directing this to you two is I hate it that you're having to raise kids when there's that they're this vulnerable and there's this much. They're so easily to breach any security, and they're
Right.
so easily. I mean, we're all led astray, not just children,
Right.
but they have the ability to get a device. Remember, 10 years ago, only a couple of kids. You couldn't even. A phone meant nothing. You just called somebody,
Right.
or you used. It took you 17 characters to text to somebody because.
Well, 20 years ago.
Or 20 years,
10
right.
years ago we had an iPhone.
We had an iPhone 20 years ago, but let's say 12 years ago. It was right before that. We were
Yeah.
still on the number one was ABC.
Yes,
Yes.
Dalton just turned 10 in June, and I really wanted an iPhone right before.
Yeah,
he was born. I
that's
think
when I
it
got
was
mine.
like 2007, 2008.
Okay, when did you get your? What was your gateway? What year did you get your first iPhone?
Jeez, I don't know.
Mine
I mean,
was
I got the first one that came out.
Oh, you did? Then that
Yeah.
was 06,
Like
or
I-
07.
I
yeah.
immediately switched.
You
and
did?
got it.
I thought,
Yeah.
well, that's silly because they said, and it had your music on there. I go, well, who would want to play a record on their phone?
Well,
all
mine
of
was
us.
like, well, I'm not going to want to carry around that big thing because
I
there
know.
was like those mini little,
I know.
tiny
Yeah.
little clip-on things you could wear to the
Yeah.
gym. But
So you were 06. I was 08. I was Christmas of 08. I was the
I was
first
08.
person.
yeah, and I was hooked. I've been on an iPhone ever since.
You brought me a meal when Dalton, or one of them was born, and you were writing me, like you were just writing with new pens or something, so you were sitting down
Of course
next to
she
me,
was.
and so she's writing really silly things, and then at the very end, P.S., please pray I get an iPhone for Christmas.
Well,
I still remember it.
in
It's
just a
so
moment.
perfect.
Bring it home.
Amen.
In Jesus' name.
In Jesus' name.
Bring it
Thank you. He heard your prayer. The prayers of the righteous availeth much.
Bring
That's
it
what it
home.
says in the good book. But okay, James chapter 5. Thank you, Rebecca.
We're going to end this segment on Jesus. We're going to stick a pin in it right here. When we come back, we're going to talk chick finds and God knows what else.
Media
Who knows?
Minute. Okay, and we're back. It's Chick Chat with Lisa, Rebecca, and Katie. Share this video, your chance for a $100 gift card from Belle and Blush here in Little Rock. Hey, thanks to Brandy Hart for letting us stage our little dog and pony act here, as I called it earlier.
And it's
2018, 2819. Why is this so difficult? 2819 North
She'll get it
Pierce
eventually.
in the Heights. Thank you. Okay.
There she goes.
Back to you. So what are we
she
doing
goes.
now? Are we doing
Okay, so I well, because I didn't bring anything in, but I stumbled across something that I thought was so fascinating.
I know, I can't wait.
And bizarre.
I know, I
and
can't wait.
weird that I just wanted to see if you guys at home have heard about it, if I was the only one that has not. Okay, it's called ASMR, and it stands for Autonomous Sensory Meridian Response.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Okay, Lisa, do you know what that is? Okay, so there's this new...
Does it have to do with thyroids? Then I got nothing. I got nothing.
It's a new...
Will Ferrell? I got nothing.
No. It's a new craze that people watch on YouTube, and these people have millions of subscribers.
I love stuff like
Listen,
this.
and they talk like this. And so it's all about sensory. And they whisper. They tap on their phone. They tap on their phone.
No, stop it.
Yes, and then they'll... Do you like the sound?
And that's all you do?
It's just
that's the game you play,
and they kind of smack. That's all I'm saying.
They do this, but they have
the
radio mic like right here.
Yes,
and they're like, I'm going to kiss the microphone now.
What is the pernt, as my uncle would say?
Well, because people who have like
sensory
issues are getting like a body. I don't want to say the word, but
what?
They're getting like a shablam pow of great sensory sensations.
I thought it was just calming.
No,
I thought it was like, so Avery, my daughter, she sends me these videos, and
so
to be funny,
it's different for everyone
because there's like kids, and
yes.
she'll watch them, and they're like tapping, and then she'll say, "Today, guys," and she's tapping on the phone.
on her
so there's
nails.
just little tapping, and they send back and forth little videos. It's
okay. We're gonna play a little video right now.
Okay.
But anyway, so now that you've seen the video, it's bizarre.
I'm going home tonight. I'm going to open my bottle of rosé.
Like there was this lady that was
ASMR
that was interviewed on BuzzFeed again. I got on a BuzzFeed kick. Don't judge me.
Clearly,
I know. And so she was saying that she no longer watches TV. Like while she cooks, while she's at home, all she listens to is ASMR.
Yes, because it's like therapy. Like
she said, she grew up in the city. It was loud.
Yeah.
With the gun violence in her neighborhood, and she said that soothes her and calms her and makes her feel safe.
That's what we think Chick Chat does. We are the ASMR of, maybe not. That's what we like.
Anyway, so that was mine. It's I found it to be very bizarre. Comment down below if you guys you've watched the video, because
and over here too, if you've watched ASMR. Let us know.
I want to know what you think about it. It didn't. I mean, I watched I committed 15 minutes. I wanted something to happen. You know what I mean? But like nothing. There's no goosebumps, no chills. The whole entire
just a lot of
time.
questions.
Yeah, I'm just. Yeah,
so
it was weird.
Adults now. So for some, it's a sensual response.
Yes, but it's not always. Like just sometimes.
See, and I didn't. Maybe because I was watching It
was on your nerves.
It was.
On my nerves.
I was just going, why are they doing this?
Well, no, but there's like a woman who has like 1 billion subscribers, okay? And all she does is just like, I'm now gonna tap.
Now I'm gonna tap
on this.
Or they'll have pencils and like the eraser.
Or they'll like brush hair, like a baby doll's hair. Yes, like that. That would be ASMR. Okay, you got it, Lise. Your next side hustle.
So surely you can subscribe and like us if people are subscribing
Thank
and
you.
liking
Thank you.
the
True.
That's funny. Okay, I'm all about
That's
it.
me.
What about you, Rebecca?
So for years, my mom has been telling me, you've got to use natural deodorant.
Get away from the aluminum.
Get away from the aluminum.
Because it can cause
breast cancer. Oh yeah.
Your ducts here and lymph nodes.
Okay.
And there's
you're,
a thought.
especially women, you're shaving under your arms, so then whatever you're putting under there is absorbed right in there. All those, your lymph nodes and all that in there. So
I'm picking up.
I have tried
picking up what you're throwing down.
So many of them. I've ordered them.
Because the problem is they're deodorants, but they're not antiperspirant, so you get the little stinky under the pits. You got to be careful. But that's not bad for you.
It's not even that. It's sticky.
It is sticky,
and it's sticky, and I just
it is. Yeah.
I don't like it.
Sips coffee.
Sips tea.
So I have found one that I like, and this is Schmidt's, and you can buy it at Target. Matter of fact, I left mine at home, and so I went and got another one while I was out of town this weekend. This is lavender and sage. No, I think that, I mean, but I will say.
But you think you are.
This is a natural deodorant. So
it's a deodorant.
It's a deodorant and not necessarily an antiperspirant.
Yeah, you don't really want an antiperspirant.
I don't really sweat, so I'm not really the best to gauge that.
I don't exert.
Yeah,
I
don't sweat.
I go from here to the car.
See, I
haven't worn
smell.
this to
I sweat
CrossFit or
better
anything. But a
little extra tidbit.
So a tip for this too, it's kind of harder to get on, and so you're supposed to
breaks
hold it under
to
your
warm
arm
it up.
to warm it up.
That makes sense.
And then you apply.
Because at the end, I have the round one at the end. That little sucker finally fell out and broke on the floor because it was. I needed to warm it up.
You need to warm it up.
Yeah.
Ooh, it's very lavendery.
Lavender and sage. And the other one I got was like charcoal and charcoal and something. And I liked it too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Lisa, you better not wear this. You know
See,
what sage does to witches.
What?
Or is that ghost?
Garlic?
No, sage. You know they burn sage.
Oh, they
Keep
do?
the ghost away.
No, I'm garlic and Dracula. Vampires. Okay, so
It's a Halloween tip for you.
right. We're very timely.
there.
That's right.
We're
Very
there.
timely. Chick chat. If we're nothing, we're
there.
timely. Mine last week was the Lily Lashes. This week, it's the velour lashes. What do you think?
And
She likes them better.
I'm liking
Or
these
a
better.
lash queen.
Yes.
I like those better too.
Yeah. So they have here's the deal. You got your Ardell, you got your Demi Wispies. You pull it off the thing. It's so flimsy because it's $2 make you holla.
Right.
These are $20 make you holla. So that little sucker
You
on
can
there.
still holla at $20.
You can word.
I holla with $2. Is that just me? I mean, I love a good $2 lash.
The little band is stronger, stiffer.
So you can.
It's just
you can
easier.
use them longer.
Yes,
too.
and you can. I splurged.
Well, it's easier when it's stiffer.
Yes, that's it. I actually bought the lash thingy to put it on there. The fancy tweezers that are kind of bent like that.
And
Oh,
I like them better. I like it.
Get it
Okay.
more.
That's mine. And then media.
Well, my media minute was ASMR.
Well, I mean,
yeah,
clearly.
That's my chick find. My media
clearly.
minute.
it's everything.
It's my everything.
Your Bible study for the week.
Okay.
Okay.
Lamb, shot plam. What do you call it?
Shablam.
That too. I mean,
Power wow. I forget.
Shablam pow. It's an
Shablam pow.
all-encompassing word.
Okay. Then what about you for media?
I watched this. We're back to This Is Us. I'm a little behind. I've been out of
Cry
town.
Fest 2018. How's it going?
I didn't cry this week. I was so glad. I was
Oh.
like, I don't think I did. I was multitasking. But
Our husbands get mad at us
He
because
really
we
does.
always have our phones right here. And Chris will go, "Can you believe he said that?" Look, I totally missed it because I was on Facebook. And I go, "No."
I don't like TV.
I go,
I'm so
I know,
bored.
me too. I'm like, "But what did he say?"
Yeah.
And Chris will go, "Are you on your phone?" Because it's like here. I go,
well, we were watching last night, 60 Minutes. The
You got caught.
drug
Yeah.
takeover,
Oh,
everything
yeah,
going
yeah,
on.
yeah.
And I was like,
yeah.
"Can you believe that?" I know.
Because you were on your phone.
I
you were
was.
on
It was like-
Instagram.
You sound like me trying
Whoa.
to make it through Teen Wolf.
Whoa.
Yeah, right. Can you believe that? And you're like, no. Shocking.
Goodness.
Well, mine, I finished.
Lied to us about anything. Have you killed other people?
Of course
do
not.
not kill people.
Okay, guys, that's it. Please to school, learning.
Ozark. I need a moment.
Oh.
Have y'all seen it? Did you finish both seasons?
Well, now that I have finished Teen Wolf, I'm on to Ozark now.
Good.
It's
Glad.
like, I couldn't do it. I got a few episodes. I was like, I can't. So
Yeah, you didn't do Breaking Bad either, did you?
No, I just
Yeah. I got caught in Breaking
went
Bad
back
a
to
lot on my phone.
This Is Us. This is
Right.
us. Maybe ASMR too. Yeah.
I'm doing that next. Okay, we're wrapping things up here. Don't know where we're going to be next week, but it'll be someplace fun. Trust us on this. What else do we
Absolutely.
have? Any parting words?
No, I am out of advice.
What does she do when she does this?
Fake
too?
it till you make it.
No, I'm thinking of the ASMR.
Oh. I got nothing.
Thank you for watching us.
Yes.
That is so creepy.
Just help you relax.